So this is part 4 of all the random clips I got. Pretty much, I've just been doing a little bit of recording here and there, so it is a bit random. It doesn't all line up together, but it's all I've recorded over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, here's part 3, starting making the airbox and cleaning the manifolds and stuff. So got the manifold cleaned, got the rocker cover all cleaned, bought new gaskets for the rocker cover and intake and whatever. Cleaning the intake is not an easy job. It's absolutely filthy. I'd recommend taking it to someone to get it cleaned. I done it myself and it took me hours and hours and I was filthy. I was doing it not the right way, I guess. But I soaked it in a parts wash for a couple of hours and filled every port up. Tried to break up the carbon and oil inside it. But it's the worst stuff to break up. I've tried to use brake fluid, is what we used to use. But even that, it's been there for such a long time. It's just hard to clean up. So I got it all nice and clean now. Or as clean as I can get it. Same as the rocker. Rocker cover's all nice and clean. Everything's gunked up there. All those ports. Intake port. And I've got a diff sitting there, which I just painted. Got pretty much given the front diff off one of my mates who's doing the M57 conversion as well. So he gave me that for a carton of beer because my one is whining. So I think my one's about to go. It's been like it for a while anyway. Even when I had the old TDI engine. So yeah, he took it out to one of his old trucks and apparently it also works alright. So I'll just chuck it in. It's got to be better than mine. Just waiting for the injectors to come back now, and yeah, we can carry on then. So this is the material I've used. It's off an old AdBlue tank. Basically cut it all up, cut it all to size, fitted it up with the air filter. Yeah, it fits quite well. It's a longer filter. Started to learn the process of TIG welding then. So I've done TIG welding before, but not to this extent. It's quite hard to do, but that's it all tacked together and starting to shape up, become a sort of airbox shape there. I was getting some bad welds, so I ended up trying to get a gas lens for it. It's like a wider sort of nozzle on it with a lens inside it. This is the kit. Yeah, it worked a lot better. Started getting the weld shiny. So yeah. So I decided to make an airbox. I pretty much got everything I need to put everything back together, apart from the injectors. As you've seen, we got it this far. And I'm gonna go over here. There's the rocker cover and everything cut off. And then the intake manifold, all nice and clean. So we've done a full clean on the manifold, got everything spick and span on it. And then started making an airbox to replace the other one. So that's going to go down the side of the engine. Going to use the stock filter then, because there's a nice long filter on the BMW anyway. And then I can use the stock MAF sensor. And that is pretty much in there like that. Nice and tidy, nice big intake. A 3-inch intake on it. Just been mucking about with the TIG welding at the moment. Tacked it all up, but just got a nice wide lens for it. Try and get a bit more gas coverage because all the welds are a bit grey. But we get that all together, and I'll show you how it ends up then. So that's going to end up in the stock sort of position where the other filter was. But yeah, we'll see. Let's keep welding. This is my first bit of, well, my first tidy run going from right to left, but still not brilliant. But they've started to get a shinier colour on it. Got a new set of glow plugs because they were damaged. Yeah, obviously you've seen the exhaust manifold, but the glow plugs themselves were sort of bent. I think I showed it in the last one. So we didn't want them falling off, and that's just the boost pipe coming in. And I don't even know what that photo is. There's a difference between the new and the old glow plugs, like $20 each, and we had a new injector as well. So we got the new injectors back. The new injector back, sorry. One of the injectors, which was number 5, which was one of the ones I suspected. Because that was the wet one. Number 5 was, it failed the test anyway. The other injectors they all passed anyway, so it looks like it was just the one injector. It's always recommended with these engines to replace injectors together because they wear in the same sort of way. They leak back a little bit more as they get older, but these injectors are like $500 each, so it costs a lot of money just to replace all them. So I just bought the one injector. Hopefully that's the right thing to do anyway. The other ones are in. Got the rocker cover on, and what else we got? Exhaust is on, we've seen that already. So yeah, we can just put them all in. And this is the last one, number 5, which goes in there. So that's all of them. I'm going to put the clamps on now. Got the clamps down there. Put the clamps on, torque them all down, and I can put my intake manifold on. Once the intake's on, I got one more boost hose to do, and then finish off the airbox over there. Once that's done, should be ready to go again then. Happy days. Decided to move a couple of things about as well. So my intake temperature sensor was in a pipe and it was down against the radiator down there. See where it's been rubbing? So I'm going to take it out, and I found I'm going to try and weld this mild steel nut through stainless pipe there. So just ovaled it a little bit. I'm just going to weld it in there. Sorry for my temp sensor in there. Let's have a see how it closes, isn't it? So there we go. It's tigged on anyway. It's not the prettiest, but it's on. Who cares, isn't it? TIG welding's pretty hard with stainless, especially on little nuts like that. I can't get around it. I don't know the proper procedure for it, but anyway, it's on, and I can get that temperature sensor out my way now. So plenty of room for the boost hose to come all the way up. So you'll have that plus that onto the next piece. So happy enough for that, I think. Anyway, it's still hot. Where's my temp sensor? There we go, tidy. That'll do. Right, let's chuck it all back on. So that's it. Just polished it up a little bit. Looks a bit better now anyway. So that'll go in there. Let me see. Oh, that's still there. Let me see. So that'll go in there. And then on my temp sensor over there then. Just rerouted the wire in. It was down here. Onto this boost hose. But I'm getting rid of all that. The boost hoses are shit. We were in the wrong sort of position. So I'm just doing a different setup for the boost hoses. The charge hoses. So like I said, it was rubbing the radiator over there. It hasn't damaged the radiator. It was rubbing. So like I said, it's really random, all these sort of little bits and bobs going in there. But I will get to it in the end. I'm just showing you kind of what I've done in between. Yeah, I felt it does turn out pretty good. I've left a couple of little teaser photos in there at the moment. But all my videos, they've done on my old phone, and the camera's all blurry in places and stuff like that. So after I finish doing all these uploads now, I'm gonna try and start doing some videos of actually driving the thing and taking it out places and doing a couple of decent videos. So I'll try and do it on a decent camera as well then. So yeah, stay tuned for the next bit. Like and subscribe if you do like it, and yeah, I'll try and get some videos up soon. I'll upload the next one tomorrow, hopefully. Cheers, guys.